episode 5 of ATB. I'm your host Joel Judiger, slightly concussed from the session last night. If the episode gets a little screwy, I did my best. Let's get it rolling. Hard flips, courtesy of Patrick Malloy. Coming in at number 5, Luan Oliveira. How would it feel if it's your debut part and your TM and all your teammates, they're like, what best represents Luan Oliveira? Chronic masturbation. I'm glad you progressed since then. Look at prepubescent Luan. Surprised he had the energy to land that hard flip after all that time on the dark web. These little creatures really necessary? Luan's hard flip isn't impressive enough by itself? Dumbasses. Watch Luan hard flip over nothing. This is just two little chalk lines like you did when you were a kid, and you'd be like, hey, look how far I can go. Here's Luan experimenting with some selfie filming. Sucks when this guy can't even find a cameraman. Damn, Street League though. It's fucked up, I shouldn't even include that. Bunch of vultures picking at the carcass of skateboarding. But we're on to number 4, Shawn Malto. Still waiting on his facial hair to come in. One day it's gonna happen for him. Backwards hat, kind of like a little P-Rod understudy going on right here. But I don't know, cause doesn't P-Rod go forwards to backwards and then he powers up? You're just constantly powered. You're gonna wear out, so quick, man. Take the hat off for the first time in this compilation to do the hard flip line, followed by the hard flip. And wait for it. We're gonna end it on the hard flip, yes. What's up with these kids though? This is kind of a delayed reaction there. Oh, they were doing that hip thing where it's hey, I know you're filming, I'll wait around. Okay, all right, golf clap. You. That was perfection. Malto, giant Arizona hard flip. And look at this landing. It's like he had a little invisible chair with wheels on it that just accompanied him the whole way. It's a little disconcerting, honestly, if you look at it frame by frame. Number 3, Bryan Herman, the Herminator. Who the fuck comes up with this stupid marketing shit anyway? This man's got a long legacy of hard flips, and if I could do a hard flip that's good as this, I would probably be on that same wavelength. Am I the only one who thinks there's not a lot to say about Bryan Herman? He just gets there, clocks in, does the hard flip, gets the fuck out. Is there a difference between pre and post sunglass Bryan Herman? Put on some sunglasses thinking he could see through spots like Rowdy Roddy Piper. Hard flip back tail, had to roll up the windows on that one. Wow, smooth. Ryan Gallant, number 2 spot. Actually, this guy used to be my number 1. I really loved his hard flip as a kid, but in hindsight, it did not age that well. Kind of pressury, not as flicky, kind of on the toe, kind of toesy. I don't know. But for his time period, him and PJ Ladd were on a tear. Both those guys were murdering spots. PJ Ladd eventually overshadowed this guy and kind of took last part from him, put him on the back burner, which is sad. And now watching this footage years later, I kind of feel for this dude, honestly. I think we might all be in a dark place now. Let's not forget, this is the man that kickflip, back nose blunted clipper. Not that that has anything to do with this hard flip episode, but we gotta end on a high note. So there you go, Ryan. Number 1, Collin Provost. Didn't do many hard flips, but the ones he did, he kind of was selective. Kept them down in the cellar on private reserve. But on those special occasions, when he did decide to uncork one, bah! It would hit your nostrils like, ugh. And that brings episode 5 to its close. Let us know what you'd like to see for the next episode in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys down there. I'm gonna get myself an ice pack. Good night.